We are about to get into a massive AFC East battle between the Buffalo Bills and your New York Jets. When these division rivals played back in Week 2, it ended up being an all-timer. Your Jets won 51-48, with 34 points of the 99 combined, being scored in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. It's a big game for both sides. The Bills 4-4, having lost the earlier matchup, need to win this one to gain some ground in the division. The Jets 5-3 won the earlier matchup, and are hoping to get some separation in the division by winning this one and sweeping the Bills this year. Josh Allen, the back-to-back MVP award winner, looks to be well on his way to winning that award again. And would find Keon Coleman for his team-winning 37th catch of the year. A sneak on third down, and the Jets are able to stop the 6'5", 237-pound quarterback shy of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Bills are going to go for it. And they're going to convert. Isaiah Likely left wide open underneath. Let down by the Jets defense, not only giving up the first down on 4th and short, but to give it up that easily. James Cook with the catch and a gain of 9. He comes into this one averaging 84.4 total yards per game. A screen to his backup, Brandon Mooney, the rookie running back at Ball State, and he's got a gain of 12. So the Bills on the move early in this one out of a 3 tight end set. It'll be a quick hitter the other way to Khalil Shakir. And he's going to get another Buffalo first down. They're just eating up yards on this drive. In the red zone, Allen, Likely, he'll turn upfield, and with nobody between him and the end zone, it's a walk-in score. Isaiah Likely's 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills will strike first. He always seems to score a touchdown against us. He got out of the way early in this one. We'll see how Justin Fields and the Jets are able to respond. He's had the best start to his NFL career in a season in terms of passing. It's going to be a screen to Mason Taylor that goes nowhere. Third down. Only a 3-man rush. Fields is sacked. He had a man get open at the last second at Calvin Austin, but was unable to get the pass off in time. Sacked by Greg Russo, and that's going to end the drive. Buffalo back with the ball. Allen going deep to a wide open man. It's Curtis Samuel shrieking behind the Jets defense, and he's gone. An 80-yard touchdown. That is Josh Allen's 336th career touchdown. And the Bills go up by 2 scores. Jets defense not on the same page clearly in that last play and didn't really do well on the drive before. They're down 14-0. There was a nice run by Fields on a quarterback power, but he's going to throw the ball behind Mason Taylor on a screen here. Bad ball placement, and that'll destroy that screen. 3rd and 5 to begin the second quarter. Keaton Mitchell running the ball, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Jets, I think they wanted to go for it on 4th down. Had Mitchell picked up a couple of yards there. Obviously, they were hoping he could get the first down in the first place, but if he didn't, they probably would have gone for it if it had been 4th and 1. Instead, they punted away, and the Bills up by 14 have the ball again. They're at midfield. After that Palmer catch, here's a Likely catch. His 3rd of the game already, and he's out of bounds in New York territory. At the 43, Allen underneath to Khalil Shakir, who got left wide open. The Jets' coverage has been horrendous in this first half. They always seem to leave at least one Buffalo pass catcher wide open every play, and the Bills keep on taking advantage of that. Allen up top to the end zone. It's a Khalil Shakir touchdown. His 7th of the year. Josh Allen's 3rd passing touchdown of the first half, and it is now 21-0. The Jets have put themselves in a big hole. We'll see if they can climb out of it, or at the very least make this an entertaining game. Arian Smith in his 2nd year at Georgia has carved himself out a nice little role. It's, as wide receiver 3/4, so nothing big, but it's a roll. Swinton staying in bounds, turning on the Jets. He's got one man to beat, and he'll make it into the end zone. The 22-year-old rookie receiver out of West Virginia providing a spark. A 67-yard touchdown, his 4th of the season, and the Jets are on the board. Under 5 minutes to go in the half, we'll see if the Jets can carry that momentum from offense over to defense. That is not the case, though. Khalil Shakir on the simple flip pass will pick up 18 yards. Blitz on the way. It's picked up well. Allen checking it down to James Cook. He'll make Kobe Bryant fall to the ground, and Cook will fall ahead to the 36 of New York. Josh Allen over 250 yards in the first half. He's absolutely dominating this one. Joshua Palmer over the middle, laying out and making a fantastic catch. on third down. In the red zone, under 2 minutes to go. Allen firing to the end zone. It's another touchdown. His 4th of the first half. A laser to Joshua Palmer. And the Bills are back up by 3 scores. They are just putting a beat down on the Jets right now. We'll see if New York can edge something here at the end of the half. Garrett Wilson left all alone over the middle. And he's going to make it all the way to the Buffalo 40. A 25-yard gain. So the Jets are on the attack. Blitz on the way. Fields going backside to Arian Smith. He'll be tackled from behind, a yard shy of a first down. 3rd and 1 with under a minute to go. Fields bailing on the pocket with room to run inside the 20, inside the 10, and sliding on down at the 8. It'll be goal to go for New York. Time dwindling in the first half. Fields back to pass. Looking left side for Garrett Wilson. It's a touchdown. Garrett Wilson's 3rd touchdown of the year. And the Jets will make it 28-14 at halftime. Good news for the Jets. They have the ball to begin the second half. Fields from a clean pocket is going to air it out deep left side for Clyde Swinton, who mosses a man. What a catch. Only his 2nd of the game. But he's made a big impact on those 2 catches, racking up 103 yards and a touchdown. And the Jets will start this second half out with a bang. Already inside the Buffalo 30 after only 1 play on this drive. Fields rolling to his right. He's going to take off. He's got a first down inside the 10. Hammered down at the end of the run. A vicious hit delivered to Justin Fields by Taylor Rapp. Looks like Fields is okay. Goal to go for New York, and Braylon Allen will punch it in. His 7th touchdown of the year. And the Jets' number 2 running back is going to make this a 1-score game in the 3rd quarter. So New York putting some pressure on Buffalo. Remember, the Bills once led 21-0, so at least the Jets have made this interesting. A loss of 4 there for James Cook. Baron Browning on the tackle. Allen left side on 3rd down. It's out of reach for Isaiah Likely. Josh Allen and Isaiah Likely not in the same wavelength there. And that'll lead to a punt. So the Jets, they got a chance to tie this game up. A screen to Breece Hall. He'll get 1 block. Run by a defender. Get a first down and be forced out of bounds at the 38. Justin Fields, 10-12. 167 yards passing. 2 touchdowns. Also has 71 yards on the ground. Breece Hall in the middle. Nowhere to go. As Isaiah Wynn is injured on the play. It's his left knee. He will not return to this one, so it's going to be Carlos Crawford, the 21-year-old 5th-round pick out of Texas A&M, filling in at left guard. There's Clyde Swinton making another great catch. This one contested as well. And it's another New York first down. Fields after a fake is going to swing it out left side to Garrett Wilson, who will weave by a defender and make it up to the 34. That's a 9-yard gain. Jets just outside the red zone on 3rd down. It's a screen. Breece Hall nowhere to go. Not getting the blocking he needs. As Christian Benford is shaken up after the play. But he did help the Bills get a stop on 3rd down. So here comes Harrison Mevis for a 36-yard field goal. It's wide right and no good. So it's going to stay a 7-point lead for Buffalo here in now the late 3rd quarter. Allen handing it off to Cook. He'll bounce off a defender. And Cook unable to get going forward. He'll end up being dropped for a loss of 2. 3rd and 3. Blitz on the way. Allen is able to avoid Quinnen Williams. And he's going to stiff arm Quincy Williams, but he's unable to get to the marker. So the Jets defense again coming up with a stop. We'll see if Fields in this offense can get the ball in the end zone and make this a tie game. A little quarterback power to start the drive. Fields turning the corner. He's got a first down and more. Out of bounds after a gain of 19. Adding on to his season-high rushing total. Up to 90 yards on the ground now. Fields firing deep for Calvin Austin, and it's incomplete. Austin had a chance at it. Would have been a tough catch, but he just couldn't make it. A free play on 3rd down. Fields lofting right side. Arian Smith makes the catch, stays in bounds, and he'll go for 37 yards. So the Jets able to take advantage of that free play, hit a big play downfield. They're now just outside the red zone. Fields behind Mason Taylor. Bad ball placement, allowing Matt Milano to break the pass up. In motion is Mason Taylor. Fields Plenty of time back there, lobbing for Taylor over his head, incomplete. Could have been a walk-in touchdown, a brutal miss by Fields. Mevis, he missed from 36, this from 41, and he puts it right down the middle. So the Jets unable to tie this game up, but they do make it 28-24 as we are now in the fourth quarter. Allen pump faking on third down and overthrowing Isaiah Likely. Those two again not in sync, and it leads to a punt. So the Jets a chance to take the lead. Fields left side and another inaccurate pass by him to Mason Taylor, who makes the catch but can't get the first down. The Jets, they're going to be aggressive, going for it. Breece Hall met the line to gain, and he ends up powering through. A great play by Breece Hall to keep the drive alive. Fields looking underneath to Calvin Austin. He'll make the catch this time, make a man miss, and go down at the 27. A 22-yard gain. New York going play action. Fields rolling to his right, throwing at the last second and finding Jeremy Ruckert for a 10-yard gain and a first down. The Jets in the red zone hoping to take the lead. Breece Hall running up the middle through a huge hole, gets a block from Clyde Swinton, and he's into the end zone. The Jets have come back from down 21-0 to take the lead. They're on top 31-28 in the fourth quarter after Breece Hall's 7th touchdown of the season. Buffalo playing from behind for the first time in this game, but we still got plenty of time to go. Remember, back in week 2, these two teams combined for 34 points in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, and we got nearly 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's James Cook taking it up to the 47, a gain of 11. Blitz on the way, Allen to Khalil Shakir, and the Bills are going to beat the blitz with a quick pass over the middle. Khalil Shakir spinning ahead inside the 30 of New York. So the Bills in field goal range already. Allen to Schroeder, the rookie receiver, spins off a defender inside the 10, down at the 6, making it goal to go. Only his 4th catch of the season. At the 6-yard line, a run up the middle. Cook bouncing off defenders and into the end zone. The Bills are going to take the lead again. That is James Cook's 5th touchdown of the season. Our 2 best linebackers had a chance to bring him down, in Jamie and Sherwood and Quincy Williams, and they both couldn't do it. The New York down again in the fourth quarter. Fields is going to start the drive with a pass to Garrett Wilson. Good drive starter. He'll pick up 15 yards. Now nearing the 2-minute warning, an empty look on first down. Fields on a delayed blitz against him, goes deep, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with the pick. There is a flag on the play. It is going to be against the Jets. So the interception, it will stand. And that is going to mean the Bills have a chance to run this one out. Josh Allen going to the air and completing the pass to Khalil Shakir, who does step out of bounds, but would have been the 2-minute warning had he gone down inbounds anyway. Allen pump faking. Right side, it's Isaiah Likely falling down with a gain of 6. And the Jets are going to use their first timeout of the second half. Man in motion on third down. Allen, with the pocket collapsing around him, gets the ball to Joshua Palmer, who goes out of bounds, which will stop the clock. Nope, the Jets out, but it's a first down for Buffalo. Cook running up the middle, a first down and more, breaking a tackle down at the 16. And the Jets, they're not going to use a timeout. They're going to let the clock wind down. The Bills are going to run it right side. Cook is going to score again. The Bills are going to make this a 2-score game late in the fourth quarter. Well, that's better than just them kneeling it out for the Jets. So the Jets at least have a chance. They need 2 scores in under a minute. They're going to go with a check down on third down to Breece Hall, who weaves his way to midfield and gets the first down. Now under 30 seconds to go. Only a 3-man rush. Fields running out of time, hit from behind, gets the pass off to Allen Lazard, who is going to be brought down near the 15. And the Jets will use a timeout with 16 seconds to go. Down by 2 scores. They're going to kick a field goal here, trying to make it a 1-score game. Nevis makes the kick with 34-42 after that field goal. And now the Jets need a miracle. They have to recover this onside kick or this game is over. Mevis rolling it on the ground right side. It goes by a Bills special teams player, but Schroeder gets on it, and that is the game. So the Bills are going to win this one 42-34. And these two will split the season series, at least in the regular season. They played last year in the playoffs, and that is going to make the AFC East race tighten up a bit. Defensively, we had a good third quarter. That was about it, though. We got shredded by Josh Allen. Over 400 yards passing, and he had 4 touchdowns. Our defensive line couldn't generate much pressure. We only had 3 TFLs. Our coverage is bad. An all-around not good game by our defense. Offensively, we had some bad balance because of the 21-0 deficit we faced. So didn't really run the ball a lot. And when we did run it, we didn't run it that well. 31 rushing yards from our running backs on 13 runs. Now Fields, he did of course have a good game running the ball. Passing, he was okay. Did have some misses out there. That was already our final division game of the year. We end up going 4-2 against the AFC East this season. A lot better than last year, where we went only 2-4. But realistically, the division, it's completely up for grabs. You got us, the Bills, and Patriots all sitting on 5 wins. We got multiple injuries after that Bills game. Nick Larson, Lewis Cine, and Zaire Barnes. So yeah, all 3 injuries are on defense, but we're not going to be making any roster moves. We're just going to roll into our next game a bit thin at all those positions, and we're going to hope that we don't suffer any more injuries at those positions. A gamble, but we're taking it. We're going to be taking on the Green Bay Packers, who are 4-5, tied for second place in the tough NFC North. We're in a tough division battle of our own at 5-4, losers of 2 straight. Can we rebound and beat the Green Bay Packers here at home and get back on the right track? New York at midfield. Braylon Allen left side. He's going to pick up more yards on this one run than he had in our last 2 games combined. He only had 8 yards in our last 2 games, 23 yards on that one run. Allen right back to him. He'll break a tackle, fight his way inside the 10, going for 20 more. So 2 carries, 43 yards for Braylon Allen on the Jets' opening drive of the game. After being stymied on 1st and 2nd down, it's a touchdown on 3rd down. Garrett Wilson with some great footwork, able to get into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the year. For the Jets, they strike first. Green Bay at midfield. Josh Jacobs right up the middle. Nobody there to stop him. Sauce trying to catch him, and he will not be able to. 54 yards to the end zone. Josh Jacobs' 10th touchdown of the season, tying us right back up. Tied at 7. Fields back to pass, is going to throw behind Garrett Wilson and be intercepted. He threw it right to a defender in Evan Williams, his 3rd pick of the year, and that is going to lead to a Green Bay field goal, so they take the lead. 5 minutes to go in the half. 3rd and a mile for New York. A check down underneath to Breece. He's going to weave his way to midfield and get just enough for the 1st down. What about on 3rd and 8? A blitz on the way. Fields over the middle to Clyde Swinton, who breaks a tackle, sprinting towards the end zone. Not going to catch him. He's got 98 speed. So another long touchdown for Clyde Swinton, and the Jets are back in front. 14-10 with a minute to go in the half. Fields at midfield, going deep to the end zone, underthrowing it, maybe also throwing that a bit late. Not a good read really at all, I guess. It's picked again. This time it's Javon Bullard, and that would lead to another Green Bay field goal, and that would end the 1st half. 13-14 about midway through the 3rd quarter. The Jets inside the 10, and in the end zone again, it's Garrett Wilson. His 2nd catch of the game and his 2nd touchdown of the game. That'll put the Jets up by 8. New York on offense, hoping to extend this lead even more. They'll run it left side, and Breece, he's going to break a tackle. Another pushback for a 2nd, but he's able to fight his way into Green Bay territory. The Jets are going to punt the ball away to begin the 4th quarter. No, they won't. A direct snap. Braylon Allen, he's going to break a tackle and go for 16 yards. So the Jets, they get sneaky there and end up getting this drive to go a bit longer. In the red zone, a pass to Mason Taylor behind him, intentional or not, actually helps us out. And that'll make it goal to go. Run heavy look at the 1. Braylon Allen, left side, scoring easily. His 8th touchdown of the year and 16th of his career. And the Jets, are going to make this a 2-score game late. The Packers running out of time. They're at midfield, down by 2 scores. Jordan Love is able to fit this one into Tucker Kraft, who's one of the better young tight ends in the NFL. Hopefully, he's able to recover in real life from that ACL injury. At the 1 now, Love to Kraft again. This time it's a touchdown, and that is Tucker Kraft's first touchdown of the year. It makes this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. 3 minutes to go. The Jets hoping to run this one out. Fields is going to roll to his left, and the Packers playing man coverage with nobody to account for the quarterback. Let up a huge scramble to Fields, who takes it into Green Bay territory. The Packers starting to use their timeouts. They have to get this ball back. Or they got to get a takeaway. Fields is able to get a big first down, and the Packers are now out of timeouts. They would end up getting a stop, but there would be only 35 seconds, and the Jets in field goal range for Harrison Mevis. He's going to put it right down the middle and basically end this game. The Jets are going to win this one 31-20 at home over the Green Bay Packers, and they will improve to 6-4. The Packers, they fall to 4-6. So a big win for us as we get off the schneid of losing 2 in a row. We were not perfect in this game. We let Josh Jacobs run for a 54-yard touchdown against us, and also let Tucker Kraft make a big play and then later score a touchdown on that same drive. But besides those 2 touchdowns we gave up, it was a solid day for the defense. Only 282 total yards allowed. Offensively, not a perfect game. We turned it over twice. The first pick, completely on Fields, a horrible throw. The second one, mostly on me, but a little bit on Fields. I wanted him to put the ball to the back of the end zone where either Garrett Wilson could get it or nobody could get it. And he underthrew it. We got to talk about this rush attack. We ran for 188 yards on the ground. And I think the main reason for that is that we had even more of a rotation going at running back than usual. Breece Hall, it's been a disappointing year. He has had only 3 good games this year of his 9 played. Last season, he was good in just about every game. It just hasn't been his year. So I think moving forward, the rest of this season, you're going to be seeing a lot more of Braylon Allen and Keaton Mitchell and a little bit less of Breece Hall. He's still our starter, but expect to see a big rotation at running back the rest of the way. Clyde Swinton is the current frontrunner for the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year award. His 2 best games have been against the Bills on Sunday Night Football, which I'm sure has some to do with the votes that he is receiving. But it's not like he's been bad in all of our other games. In fact, I would say he's been pretty good in all of our other games. Probably our best wide receiver so far this season. If he ends up winning this award, that would be huge for him and for us in the long term because he would likely get a depth trait increase. JT Beckham has played the 3rd most snaps of anybody on our defense this year. It's been a mixed bag for the first-round rookie. He's had some good games, some not so good. His depth trait, it's been revealed. It's only star. A little disappointing, but not the end of the world. Better than being normal development, that's for sure. Will McDonald IV, he's going to be out our next game with a shoulder strain. He had a monster year last year, racking up 12.5 sacks. This year, he's got only like 3. So he's been a bit disappointing, much like Breece Hall. With him out, though, it is still a loss. Our edge rusher room is going to be a little bit worse. Eric Watts has been signed from the practice squad to give us some depth. It'll be Jadeveon Clowney and Baron Browning starting for us at the 2 edge rusher spots, with Tyler Barron rotating in as the 3rd guy. Devontae Simpson is going to be going from our active roster to the practice squad to open up the spot for Eric Watts. The AFC East still heavily congested, with the top 3 teams all sitting on 6 wins. Someone will win the division. For us up next, it's another primetime game, a Thanksgiving game against the Detroit Lions. Speaking of Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This is going to be coming out right around Thanksgiving. But yeah, the Lions, going to be a tough game. They got some very talented players. I know their record, not that great. They're 4-6, but they are better than their record. We'll see if we can beat them and get to 7 wins on the year. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.